welcome to Women's Bowls New South Wales new Facebook production. I'll start that again. All right, welcome to Women's Bowls New South Wales new Facebook initiative. We're going to be talking to plenty of people over the coming weeks, and here we have Debbie Schoemaker. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
You are staying well?
Yeah, staying well, staying isolated, and yeah, 1.5 meters from everybody. So, yep, all good.
Yeah, I had. Yeah, it's hard to. It's sort of become a bit second nature now. But at first, it was kind of like, you always want to see people. You give them a hug or a kiss, or this, your family and stuff, and it's just become,
yeah,
it's become a bit crazy. But this is a bit of fun. I mean, it's not too much serious. I'm just going to run you through 10 questions, and then you just let everybody know what your answers are, and take it from there.
Yep.
Okay, the first one is, how did you get into lawn bowls?
Got into lawn bowls 31 years ago now because of my mum. And the reason I got into it was that my grandma had died, and we were cleaning out her apartment, and we found her lawn bowls, and Mum said, "Oh, we'll get rid of these." And I said, "Oh, how about if we hang on to them, and I might take it up one day?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, sure, you'll take it up." Mum was an exceptionally good bowler, so I took up the challenge and took up bowls. And once I'd had one roll up, I was hooked for life.
Yeah, wow. There you go. Never looked back.
Never looked back, no.
So I guess the next question, what do you love about the sport?
I love the social side of it. I love the competitiveness of it. And now that I can't play it, I love being outside in the sun and the fresh air. I love all of that. Yeah.
I think we realise now how great that is, right? Just being out on the green or in the sun. Doesn't even.
Yeah.
I'd happily play the worst game of my life if I could just play right now.
I think we're all going to play like beginners when we finally get back on the green. So it'll be an even playing field out there.
True story.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest challenge in bowls, you think?
My biggest challenge? Oh, probably the biggest challenge I had was trying to win the major singles for the first time. I actually won them in 2000. So, and I took up bowls in 89. So took a fair while to be able to win it, to get the doors opened that you get once you've won your singles. But playing at Merrylands, it was not an easy feat to win. But once I won it, I managed to win it 3 times, which was really good.
Yeah, it must be hard. It must be hard at big clubs like that, I guess, I mean, it's harder. It's arguably hard at every club to win a major singles title, but no doubt, the challenges are that there's a lot of competition especially in big clubs, and so cool. Yep. What's your favourite hand, backhand or forehand?
I don't have a favourite hand. I tend to be a bit OCD. In the roll-up, I will always roll up my backhand first. Not my favourite hand, but it's the one that I always roll up with first.
Okay. Fair play. Okay. Are you superstitious at all with bowls?
Absolutely. Can't change any jewellery you've got on. Can't change your socks. You've got to wash them overnight. Can't change your underwear. You've got to wash that overnight. So nothing can be changed in my bowls bag. Everything's got to be the same. If you're on a winning streak, you've got to keep it all the same.
I can appreciate that, for sure. Sure. What's your current goals in the sport?
My current goals, well, my goal was to get back into the state squad, which I managed to do last year and was hoping to do again this year. So the goal will still be to stay in the state squad and to play the best bowls that I can. Yeah,
awesome. I remember seeing everybody. That team was really great up there last year at Ettalong. Everybody was very excited, especially yourself, I guess. Given that you were in there. That's great.
Yes. Yeah.
If you had to give up one for a year, what would it be? Bowls or coffee?
It'd have to be the coffee because I'm missing my bowls so much.
True story. True story.
Yeah.
Who's been your biggest rival, you think, in bowls over the years, like in general?
Willow Fong. was probably one of my biggest rivals, one of the hurdles that I had to get over to reach the goals I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So, but also one of the players that I respect the most.
Okay. Yeah, fair play. Who has been your best mentor in the game?
Willow again.
Okay.
When I was a very greenhorn, when I first joined the club, Willow asked me to play with her. And I've never been so nervous in all my life. I was playing with my idol and I had to have a stiff drink to be able to go out and play with her properly. And we played together for 11 years and we achieved so many things together. So, yeah. Biggest mentor.
Yeah, fair play. If you didn't play bowls, what other sport would you play?
I played squash before I took up bowls. Was a AA grade squash player. And I had an accident where I spearheaded into the wall and managed to break a tooth and do all sorts of damage to myself. And after that, I had a bit of fear when I got on the court. So,
okay.
But that was my favourite sport before bowls.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the 10 questions we've pretty much done. Did you want to? Did you want to say hello to some of your friends or say anything to any other bowlers out there during this isolation time of isolation? I guess
I'd love to say hello to my teammates. Oh, there'd be Betty Herbertson, one of my favourite teammates, Carolyn Glenn, who I was going to go to the Australian Open with, Jenny Clark, Maureen Randall, who I miss desperately because we can't get together. There's all the guys at Merrylands. I miss them all.
Yeah. I can imagine. It's a bowling clubs are, and for all of us who play the sport, it's such a community thing where everybody gets together, and I think we realise how good we have it when it's all running great.
Well, I'd never really thought about it. It was always there. Always there. And now that it's not, because we all said when this first came up, we'll get together every Thursday and have a chat, even though we can't play bowls. We'll still go to the club and get together, and we can't do that.
Thanks for coming on, Debbie. Really appreciate it.
Okay. Nice to catch up with you. Thanks a lot for having me.
No problem. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All righty. See ya.